Hey family, it's Buffy from Buffy's Flavorful Journey. I'm baking today. Look at my apron, happy baking with Buffy. But what exactly am I baking? Well, I'll tell you this. Well, two things. It's almost Valentine's Day, so what I'm baking is red to go along with Valentine's Day. But you gotta watch the video to see what it is. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. So let's get started. Okay, let's get started. Going to be using the Duncan Hines Perfectly Moist Red Velvet Cake Mix. Go ahead and dump them in. I'm going to use 5.9 ounce container of Jello pudding. Now the mix calls for 1 cup of water, but I'm using 1 cup of milk instead. It doesn't call for vanilla, but I'm going to add 2 tablespoons. You just gotta stay tuned. I'm not making a cake. I'm not making a bundt cake or a layer cake. Okay. I'm gonna be using the creamy cream cheese frosting. I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of that to it, to the mix. Okay. Oops, wrong bit. I'm gonna use some creme bouquet. I don't measure this, I just kinda pour about a capful in there. And now we're gonna start adding the eggs. The box mix calls for 3 eggs, but I'm going to add 6 eggs, 6 large eggs. All these changes will help yield a moist product. Whether you're making a layer cake, a cake, or what I'm making. It's 4. There's 5. And here's the last one. 6. Now there's one more ingredient that I need to add, and that's the melted butter. But I don't want to add that until after I have mixed this together a little bit. But I don't want to cook the eggs. Okay. Now the mix calls for 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, but I doubled it and made a cup of melted butter, which is 2 sticks. And this is unsalted butter. Let me mix this up a little bit, or that butter will splash out of the bowl all over the counter, which we don't want to happen because it's something else we have to clean up. Plus, I can make sure that the bottom of the bowl is getting stirred into the batter by doing that little pre-mixer mixing. But I'm going to stop it. That beautiful red color. Now I've made this in a bundt cake before using those ingredients, and it was a beautiful thing. What I'm doing today, I've never done before with this mixer and the cake mixes, so it's going to be interesting. Gonna unplug the mixer. I need to move this over. So I want to pour the batter into this bag. And if any of you ever done this before, and I bet you figured out what I'm getting ready to make by watching me pour this in the bag. You want to get on camera, little brother?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Trying to make you a star. Okay. We got it in there. Now we got to get it out. If you guessed cupcakes, you're right. Okay. I'm going to rinse this in. You don't want to fill these more than 2/3 full. So I'm just going to put some in each of them and then come back and fill them up more. The box says it makes 24 cupcakes. I should get more than that because I added more ingredients than the box said. You know, the pudding, the extra eggs. But we'll see. And when they say 24 cupcakes, it's the small, normal size cupcakes. These are jumbo cupcake liners. Now you can buy piping bags, but I have a lot of Ziplocs, so I'm just using them. And no, I'm not a professional at this. I usually, when I make cupcakes, just fill them with a spoon. But lately I've been making deviled eggs, and I do the filling like this now, and it's so much easier than doing it with a spoon. So I decided when I'm going to make the cupcakes, I was going to try it this way too. Red is my favorite color, so I'm really liking the look of this batter. Oh, I got batter all over my fingers. But I have a wet towel here. So what I'm going to do is tap the pans down to get the batter to go down to the bottom of the muffin cups. Okay, and this is to cook 17 to 19 minutes. So in the oven, it's preheated at 350. So here they go. Okay, these cooked a total of 24 minutes. I did it the original 19 minutes and tested them, and they weren't ready. But it came out clean now after an additional 5 minutes. So what I'm going to do, I need to sit this on top of something to help it cool. And once they have completely cooled, I will frost them. But I'm going to do a special kind of frosting. I tasted that jar frosting, and it's not sweet enough to me. So I think what I'm going to do is add some powdered sugar to it. Maybe some more vanilla, because it needs some help. But anyway, when I get to that point, I'll be back. Okay, y'all, we're back. Remember that frosting? Okay, this is the Duncan Hines creamy cream cheese frosting. It's not sweet enough. So, I scooped it out in here, the whole thing. I'm gonna add, I got powdered sugar on it. I'm gonna add some of the vanilla. I've always wanted to do this and then never did it till now. I'm doctored up a little bit. I think once I use up my supply of the canned cream cheese frosting, I'm just gonna start making my own, because I looked online and it's seemingly a simple recipe. Cream cheese, a couple tablespoons of milk, let's see, powdered sugar, vanilla, oh, that cream cheese. So I'm like, psh, I can do that. Okay, so I want to mix the vanilla in there together first. Okay, you don't want to cooperate. This is a cup of powdered sugar. I'm not going to use it all. I hope. Okay. I don't need that much, do I? Okay. Let me go wash my hands. I think what it needs. I think it needs a little bit more vanilla. Need some more sugar too. So I've added about half a cup because that is a cup measurement. I got some cream cheese in there. I can add that to it too if I need to. I think I am going to add some cream cheese. Okay. I'm going to add this softened cream cheese. And that's about 8 ounces. Because that was half of an 8-ounce block. And you're supposed to use the block cream cheese. Don't use the spreadable cream cheese when you make cream cheese frosting. At least that's what the recipe says that I found online. It's a very creamy frosting now. There's my measure. The measurement taster. That helped quite a bit. Now I'm thinking maybe I need to put the other cream cheese. Oh yeah, we'll put the rest of the cream cheese in there. Okay. There's the rest of that cream cheese. And if this works, I'm gonna have to write down what I added so I can do it again with the rest of the jarred frosties that I have downstairs, the creamy cream cheese one. Let's taste it. Add the other half cup of powdered sugar. That's it. That's the taste I wanted. So I added 8 ounces of cream cheese, about 3 tablespoons of vanilla, cup of powdered sugar, confectioner sugar, however you describe it, and about, say maybe a tablespoon of milk to the jarred frosting. Still have some clumps in here, looks like. So I'm gonna mix it up some more. Turn it up a little bit. Oh yeah, that's smoother. I got that little bit of cream cheese there, and I like that to mix in. If it's chunky, but we can smooth it out. Oh yeah, much better. But now I'm thinking this is a little too runny. So I think I'm going to store it in the fridge a little bit, or after I frosted the cupcakes, put them in the fridge. I think that's what I'll do, so that the frosting can set. Now you see me poke holes in my cakes with this chopstick. I'm kind of doing the same with the cupcakes, just in the center, so that I can pipe some of the frosting down into the center. I looked online and I saw people using apple core or a certain frosting tip to do this. Couldn't find my apple core. I got one here somewhere. And the frosting tip they used, I don't have that one. So I'm improvising. And I didn't really like the apple core because what do you do with all the cupcake that comes out in the core? This way I'm just pushing it down in the cupcake a little bit so I don't lose it. And I'm not going all the way down to the bottom of the cupcake. But even if I was, I don't think that would matter because I'm pushing part of it down. Okay. I got a hole in all of them. See how they pretty much came clean. So again, I know it's done. Okay. Move you over there. Now we gotta transfer this frosting into this piping bag. It's gonna be an adventure, I think. And it says not to fill it more than halfway. Oh, okay. It's going easier than I thought it was gonna go. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Now I got that mess there. Okay. A little tip there. Let's hope this works, because I've never done this before, so let's hope it works. Trying to bring the cupcakes over closer to you guys so you can see how my little experiment's gonna go. Yes. Probably you should have used a bigger tip. Because there's two like this. One is bigger than this one. Okay, why is it not coming out now? What am I doing wrong? First one worked like a charm. Is it clogged or something? What's going on? But it's not coming out. Switch to the one that's bigger. And now you're coming out too fast. I don't know what happened with that other one. But yeah, see, my frosting is too warm. So I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna put the cupcakes in the frosting in the fridge for a little while. But that worked out like a charm. Wow. A lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I'm making a big mess. But I'll be back. I'm gonna put these in the fridge for a little while. And the frosting. Okay, I just took everything out of the fridge. Now, let's try. Oh yeah. Now, don't forget, I don't know how to frost. I don't know how to ice. But this is a lot thicker than before it went into the fridge. But I'm going to need some more frosting in here. Remember how runny it was? It's thicker now. Just trying to do some like spirals because I am not a professional by any means. It's my first time ever using a piping bag. Please leave comments and tell me how this is supposed to be done, because I know this is wrong. But it's all about that end result, right? Okay. Not too much up top. Need it to be in the bottom of the bag. I'm trying to cover that center hole so that people won't know there's a surprise in there. Not pretty, I know, but it's going to taste good. Okay. I think, because my frosting started to warm up, I'm going to put it back in the fridge. Oh, my frosting kind of sliding over on that one. so we can set up some more. And I'll put some more frosting on there, because I have quite a bit. I'm going to switch out there you go. Okay, I want to do a little star. Okay, not really a star, but there's so much frosting left. Yeah, I'm gonna have to practice. Well, that's it, guys. My first time using the piping bag and the frosting tips ever. I know it's not professional looking, but it's not as bad as I thought. I've got to keep practicing and I'll get better. Practice makes perfect, right? So, thanks so much for watching, fam. I'm going to link the video when I made the heart-shaped red velvet cake last year, so you can look at that. And please leave a nice comment, like this video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Love you all, and happy baking with Buffy. Bye for now.